Day everyone, welcome to BioScholars Academy of Learning. So in today's lecture video we will be discussing about yet another protein. Like in the last video we discussed about P53 and its role in cell cycle regulation. In today's class we will be discussing about the retinoblastoma protein and its role in cell cycle regulation. So first of all, you would have heard about retinoblastoma. So what is retinoblastoma? Retinoblastoma is nothing but it's a childhood tumor of your retina. Okay, so it affects your eyes. It's a loss of function of gene. So what do you understand by loss of function of gene? The loss of function of gene means it is retinoblastoma is a tumor suppressor gene, right? So leads to cancer. This condition arises when both copies of the RB gene or the retinoblastoma gene are inactivated. That means it is a recessive allele, okay, recessive mutation. Say for example, there are two copies of the RB gene, right? So both the copies has to be mutated. Only then the person will be suffering from retinoblastoma. Okay, now we shall see what is this retinoblastoma protein and what is its general role in normal conditions in our body. Okay, so role of RB protein. So RB1 gene, that is your retinoblastoma 1 gene, encodes a protein called PRB, that is protein retinoblastoma. Okay, it is a tumor suppressor gene. It is a negative regulator of cell cycle. That means what? It is going to inhibit the cell cycle. Okay, or it is going to pause the cell cycle. Okay, and loss of function of mutation in the RB1 gene are associated with retinoblastoma and other forms of tumor. So whenever there is a loss of function mutation, the RB1 gene, if there is a mutation in the RB1 gene, there is no negative regulation of the cell cycle if the DNA is damaged. That means there is going to be proliferation of cells, and that is going to lead to cancers like retinoblastoma and many other cancers. Okay, yes. So now we shall understand what is the role of your RB protein. Okay, so the unphosphorylated form of PRB, that is protein RB, binds to the transcription factor E2F1 and represses gene transcription, which is required for transition from G1 to S phase. You all know about cell cycle, right? So I have a slide. So this is G1 S, G2 M. This is how the cell cycle is. Okay, for the transition from G1 to S phase, okay, there needs to be what? Transcription factor has to enter into the nucleus. Okay, so what happens? This protein, the unphosphorylated form of RB, binds to the transcription factor E2F1 and represses the gene transcription, and this E2F is a transcription factor. So transcription factor is repressed or it is inactivated by the unphosphorylated retinoblastoma. Okay, now what happens we will see. Phosphorylation of RB is initiated by cyclin D CDK4, okay, and also cyclin D CDK6 and cyclin E CDK2 in G1. So what is CDK? CDK is cyclin dependent kinases. So what these kinases do? Kinases basically add the phosphate group. Okay, so what they do, you can see the CDK4 and 6, they are going to phosphorylate the RB protein. Once the RB protein is phosphorylated, you can see the E2F is free. Okay, the E2F is now free. Since it's a transcription factor, it goes and binds to the RNA polymerase and it goes and binds to the promoter site. Okay, the loss of function may induce cell cycle deregulation and lead to malignancy. Okay, this can be hereditary or sporadic in nature. Say if if there is certain mutation in the protein in the RB, okay, such that it may not get phosphorylated, or there is some problem with the CDKs so that it is not able to phosphorylate the RB genes. So what happens? The E2F, the E2F will be bound and there will be no transcription. Okay, so this is how there will be a general proliferation of your cancer. Okay, so the cause can be hereditary or sporadic in nature. Hereditary means if the parents are having, there are chances that they inherit that gene from the parents, or sporadic, it can just occur by mutation, random mutation. Okay, so this is about the role of retinoblastoma protein. So it's very simple. What does RB do? RB binds to the transcription factor E2F. Okay, phosphorylation of this RB leads to the releases E2F. Okay, and it helps in responsive genes. Okay, it helps in transcription of the responsive genes. Okay, so this is all about role of retinoblastoma protein. Okay, so for more such interesting videos, do like, share and subscribe to our channel.